Hello and welcome to OverPower Marketing Session. I'm Kellen Powell and I'm joined with Mustafa Shahed. Today we're going to be going over the voice AI within OPM tools, all the different details regarding it, how you can set up your own voice AI, and how to just get a new member on your team to take calls, make appointments for you, and do a bunch of other things that you might not have known that you could have done with this voice AI. So we'll just jump straight into it. Let me share my screen real quick. All right. So to get things started, here we have the AI Agents tab. This is going to contain everything that you need to know about the voice AI agent and all factors that lead up to the creation of the voice AI. So very first thing is the agent list. This is where your voice AI agents are going to be stored. Next is the knowledge base. This is going to be the information that you feed to your voice AI agent. Basically anything regarding the company, any contracts that you want it to know about, any details regarding services that you provide. This is where you would want to go, and I'll go deeper into detail in just a moment. And then next major thing is the agent templates. The agent templates are basically mostly free, but there are some paid versions of pre-made voice AI agents that you are able to download if you are not confident in your ability to create one. This is where you would want to go. And then once you have downloaded it within your sub account, you are able to change it freely to whatever will suit your needs. You can also connect the knowledge base to it as well, which I'm going to be going over in just a moment. So going into the knowledge base, let's just start a new one and say the OverPower knowledge base. There we go. All right. So here is where you're going to be inputting your information to the knowledge base. Now we have several different ways of adding information. We have the web crawler, which is if you are able to add link URLs to it. So you want to add a landing page to it. By adding that landing page, the voice AI is able to search through the multiple links that are within that landing page and gather any information that might be pertinent to the information that the caller is trying to get information about. Next is the FAQ. Say that there are frequently asked questions that you get from clients and you want the voice AI agent to be knowledgeable about these questions. This is where you would want to go as well. Just to give an example, write in the question here, then you would write the answer as well, and then save, and then now the voice AI agent is knowledgeable about that frequently asked question. Next are tables. Say that you have Google Doc or something similar. Pretty much the same thing. You upload it into here, and now your voice AI agent is knowledgeable about the Google Doc that you just added. Next is the rich text. Rich text is if you don't have any type of, say, PDF files or files to upload, but you do have text available or just anything. You just type in the information, pretty standard. You just type in client asks how much XYZ services, tell them that it is this much, and then they will understand. And then next is the file upload, where you are able to upload a wide variety of files with information on them, and the voice AI agent is able to gather information from those files. And this is a very major part in the voice AI. Is a lot of people skip over it, but you should not. It can be shared across multiple of your voice AI agents if you create that many. And overall, it's also helpful to new members to your team as well because you're able to review information all in one space regarding the company. Now, moving on to the actual voice AI agent, we want to go to our agent list. After creating an agent, either by browsing through the marketplace, which is similar to the agent templates as well, or we create our own custom agent, whichever you prefer, but I'm going to do one of our pre-made ones and just go from start to finish. Very first page is the agent details. This is where you're going to be adding the name of the agent, the business name that is going to be associated with your business, the language is going to be functioning on, the voice, which there is a wide variety of voices that you can choose from, either from female, male, American accent, languages that it can function in. There's also different types of cadences available as well. There's just so many options available for you to fit your needs. Next is the time zone that it will function on. Say, for example, if you only want this voice AI agent to be active during a certain time period during your business's opening hours, then this is important for that. As well as the LLM model, you're not going to be choosing or picking the model that often. Normally, you would just go with the GPT 4.0. But if you are more particular about that kind of stuff, on what model you're going to be using, then this is where you would change it as well. Keep in mind of the pricing as well of how much for a minute the voice AI agent is going to be working with. One thing to note is normally whenever I'm making these voice AI agents, I give it the prompt try to keep the calls below 5 minutes. Anything longer than that, you're pretty much burning money. So that's another important point. And then the agent's initial message. This is going to be what the agent opens with whenever a new caller comes in. Say that they pick up the phone. This is what they're going to be saying. They say, "Hey, this is Jeff at OverPower Marketing. How can I help you today?" And then the client will go on with their questions or needs. Next is the agent goals. This is where you're going to actually be setting up the voice AI agent and giving it its prompts. There is basic mode, and then there's a switch to advanced mode. Advanced mode lets you give access to the voice agent to the knowledge base that you just created, similar to basic mode. But now you can give the voice agent a prompt to better suit your needs. However, if your business is not too particular and you just want this voice agent to just take calls and do whatever basic needs are, then you would just switch it to basic mode. But for this, in advanced mode, you want to create a prompt, give it further details regarding your business if you're very particular about the things you want it to provide. Normally, this part is completely up to you, but if you want to follow a basic structure, this is what you'll want to do. You would want to give it an agent role and objective. So, introduction, you are Jeff, a dedicated customer support specialist at OverPower Marketing, focused on assisting my clients in your goal, and you just go from there. Next is the handling caller queries and logics and rules. If the caller asks a question, check whether the question matches a tool, trigger, condition. I will be going into that in just a moment. But just like create if and else, try to cover as many bases as you can for multiple situations and just give it that security so that the clients aren't able to mess up the bot, because we know that AI is not consistent, really. And then general rules, just general rules for the voice AI agent to follow. So one of the major ones that I just mentioned previously is that you do not let the call go over 5 minutes. Try to keep it at 5 minutes and under, because like I said, it's going to just be burning money. Avoid asking for further query details. Only ask for what is needed, the name, email, phone number, whatever you require. Don't repeat the same sentence verbatim. Try to give it more creativity. And stick to provided information only. This is another big thing. Do not let it go off of its own understanding. Let it go off of the knowledge base and the information that you give it. And this just reminded me that there's one thing about the agent details that I briefly passed over is the advanced settings. Now with the advanced settings, here you can add the maximum call time, the agent behavior, transcription and speech settings, voice settings. How I mentioned, try to keep the call under 5 minutes. This is more of a soft, I guess you could call it prerequisite. It is not going to strictly stick to this 5 minute call time. However, I try to give it like assurance, like please keep this call under 5 minutes. Next is the agent behavior. You can change the response speed, the interruption sensitivity, the element temperature. Response speed is exactly what it says. Respond how fast. How fast is it going to respond to the client's questions? Their interruption sensitivity. If you don't want the voice AI to be interrupted and you want to get out its sentence out as quickly as possible, this is where you would change that. And then the LLM temperature. This is going to change how creative the bot is. Normally, I keep this onto a lower value. Like it says, control how creative the AI can be. And enable backchilling is an option as well. I keep this off. Basically, what it does is it allows the the bot to say yeah, or just basic stuff like that to make it sound more human. I try to be more open about the fact that the agent is a bot, is an AI, because clients are more receptive to that honesty whenever they're first calling. Transcription and speech settings. You can change this how fast the transcription is. You can change it to fast or accurate, or make a custom. Vocabulary specialization. Choose the vocabulary set to use for the transcription. Boosted keywords. Prioritize specific keywords during transcription for better recognition and accuracy. So this is more so for services and items that you are selling, so that the bot is able to look out for those words and is uh, not confusing it with another word whenever they're transcribing, and there's no confusion. Next is the voice settings as well. You can add noise cancellation, you can add background noises, ambiance, voice speed, voice temperature, voice volume, and so on. And that's just a general idea of the advanced settings. I don't normally mess with it. However, I have known some clients who prefer to change the response speed a little bit, or how human that the voice AI agent acts as well. Now, moving back to the agent goals. After going through the prompt, you can also add a structured call flow script. Basically, this will give the voice AI agent an idea of beginning to end on how the call should go. So first off, it's going to lead with its opening message, like we covered in the first part. And then you request the caller's information, understand what they're calling for, and then move on from there. And that's generally the formula that you're going to be following for these voice AI agents. Next are the actions that you allow the voice AI to use. So you are able to let the voice AI transfer a call. Say, for example, that the caller is not too keen with speaking with the voice AI agent, you can add the option to call transfer. You can trigger a workflow. Say that you want the contact to be moved to an opportunity, or on an opportunity board. You can do that too. You are able to send an SMS to the client. You are able to update the contact field. So go into further detail regarding that. You are able to update the contact information, update their name, their email, their phone number, whatever is needed. This is one of the biggest ones, appointment booking. You can set it up to where the voice AI agent can handle your appointment booking. That is one of the biggest things that we sell on this, is the fact that you do not have to take these calls anymore to set up an appointment with people. You can just let the voice AI agent do that for you. And then custom actions is more advanced. However, you are able to have a lot more liberty with that as well. And then next, trigger workflow when call is completed. Don't often use that. But say, similar to what I was talking about, you are able to trigger workflows. It's just very dependent on what your needs are. And then receive email notification post call completion. Say, for example, you want people on your team to receive a notification whenever you receive a call. You are able to change it to allow only admins to receive a notification. And keep in mind that these email notifications will have the transcript as well. You can allow all users, contacts, assigned users, specific users, or custom emails, and then you can type in the custom emails right there. And then moving on to phone and availability, this is the phone number that the voice AI agent is going to be attached to. You are able to attach a maximum of 5 numbers. Normally, you are only going to need one. However, if you have multiple phone numbers on file, excuse me, and you need the voice AI agent to handle all of them, this is where you would change that. Enable AI agent as a backup to the phone number and number pool. If you disable this, the voice AI agent will take calls automatically. It will not wait until an agent takes a call. It will immediately do so. However, if you enable it, then it will just wait, and if no one picks up, then it will answer the client's call when no one else can. Set working hours for the voice AI agent. By turning this on, you can set a schedule on when the voice AI agent will work. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, whatever your times are. However, if you turn this option off, it will work 24/7 around the clock, even after business hours. So if you want to take client calls even at the end of your workday, this is the option that you turn off. And then the dashboard and logs. This is just going to give you the statistics about the voice AI agent. One of the coolest features is the sentiment. The voice AI agent is able to keep track of this general reaction and emotion to it. So it can keep track if the call was positive, if the caller seemed negative towards the voice AI agent, it will bring down the percentage as well. But yeah, and then keep track of the actions triggered and the total calls that it kept track of for a set period of time, and you're able to change the time as well. There is also an outbound option, so that you have your voice AI agent doing calls. However, we will be going over that next week. And also another feature within this is the test your agent. You are able to give a test run with, sorry, do a test run with your voice AI agent, just to see, is it working properly? Is there anything else I could change? Do I like how it sounds? And so on. And I believe that is it for a general summarization of the voice AI agent. So we have three options available to our clients regarding OPM tools, regarding issues that they're coming across in OPM tools, or just learning more about OPM tools. We had the first off, the submit request option. Submit request is in case you are coming across an issue in OPM tools. This is where you want to go. Just fill out all the fields accordingly, provide a screen recording or an image, and we are more than happy to fix the issue that you are coming across, and get back with you as soon as we can. The sport meeting, if you want to just set up a Google Meet with one of us regarding your sub account, this is where you want to go. Just choose a date and time on the calendar, fill out all your information in the form after choosing a date and time, and we'll be more than happy to help you out with that. And then if you are more do-it-yourself, we have the knowledge base. The knowledge base has a wide variety of articles regarding OPM tools, so you are more than free to use this and learn more about the software like the Voice AI agent. All right. Well, I do want to thank you all for joining us. I thoroughly enjoyed the Voice AI agent. It's one of the coolest aspects regarding OPM tools. Just being able to set up your own bot to handle calls for you is definitely a major boon to efficiency regarding your business. So, but next week we're going to be going over the outbound agent and how to set up that. And we hope to see you all there.